You would hope so, but I think the major challenge then is back to one of those first points of security. So, in the cloud, there are RPA processes, there are DevOps processes that we can use to automate and then perhaps manage the kind of continuous integration and delivery of new capabilities. The challenge with cloud is it is in the cloud, and most of your information security officers that you speak with, they're going to say we won't allow a cloud process to come from outside of the organization into a data center that then invokes a process which will return data back to the cloud. That has inherent security risks with it, and normally that processing needs to have very particular types of constraints applied to it. Consequently, automating directly from the cloud isn't necessarily going to be the whole solution. So we do need to think more about orchestration, which is more about the right process in the right place and having a centralized kind of feedback and control mechanism. So a lot of data architects will talk about data mesh as a kind of a pattern for decentralizing control and ownership of data and the processes that manage that data. But we still need ultimately kind of a single point of control. So we want to build a set of pipelines or flows that present data to whatever systems are needing to consume it or consume the intelligence derived from that data, but with the right architecture. So that's where we need to think about, remote data agents, and we need to think about authentication and authorization into data systems that's managed in situ. So rather than the cloud storing the credentials for a database that might sit on premise, the credentials need to sit only within the realm of the data agent that lives behind the customer's legacy firewall. So all of that kind of control is managed there and only there. So it's only kind of the trigger that comes from the cloud. There is no kind of invocation of